So this is one of my favourite set of moves for tight hip flexors, which is something I see a lot with the runners that I work with. Why do tight hip flexors matter as a runner? Well, ideally we want to have the running action happening behind us. We want to be able to extend at the hips so we can use our glutes. The more the front of our hips are gripping, the more that's going to likely cause us to reach forward with our front leg, which creates more impact, creates more work, and also if we're not able to access our glutes are not able to participate in the running as much, which they're not if we can't get that hip extension, then that's not so great for our pelvic floor either. So this is a great exercise for running and for life as well. I'm using a yoga block. You can also use a book, anything that gets your foot elevated off the floor. You can hold onto the wall for balance. And what I'm going to do, you can start off if you like with a bit of a before. So to do that, I'm not going to demonstrate this in this video just for to keep it to a nice length, but you can lie on the floor to begin with, lie on your back and just sense how your hips feel, sense how you're lying on the ground, and then do an after and see what's changed, if anything, by doing these exercises. So I'm going to start off holding onto the wall for balance, extending my left leg so that my foot is resting on the block, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift for 4, hold for 4 and lower for 4. So it looks like this. So I'm going to lift for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4. I'm going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4 and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4. Move my block a bit closer and just repeat that for, I would suggest starting for 8 reps. Key thing is you're lifting your leg. The aim is not to get your leg as high as you possibly can. You only want to lift it as high as you can stay in neutral through your spine and your pelvis. So if you're lifting and it's causing you to tuck under or to round through the spine, you've gone too far. So nice one to do in front of a mirror or to video yourself and just see what's happening in your body. Then when you've done 8 of those, the next move, we're going to imagine we've got a pencil in the hip crease. So you're going to imagine squeezing that pencil. You're going to do this one with a bent knee instead. And again, we're going to lift for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeezing that pencil. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then lower for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, aim for 8 repetitions of that move. And then the final one is we're going to lift up to a high position. Squeezing in that hip crease and then try and extend and then bend, which is really hard for me anyway. Extend and bend, trying to keep the leg at the same height if you possibly can. Extend and bend. Again, do 8 repetitions of that move. So you might find you get cramping in the hip flexor muscle if you're loading it in a way that it's not used to. If you do get cramps, just come out of it, take a bit of a break, and then come back in. So give it a try, do one leg, then try it an after, so lie on the floor again, see how the hip that you've been working feels compared to the other hip, then do the other leg, again do another after, see if you can feel more balance through the hips. So give it a try, let me know how you get on, and get in touch if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching.